This week, Meg Thee Stallion went on Instagram Live to open up about the night she was shot. Based on what's been going on, are Black women most unprotected group in society?
I don't want to say it's their fault, but they contribute to it as well.
Kind of agree with Capone. They're most naive.
Women, are on the next level. So yes, I believe that they aren't being protected. And I agree with what the gentleman said. A lot of times, it's the positions they put themselves in. But when some sector of the Black women don't conduct themselves like a royal queen or something like that, then men are gonna look at it like, oh, she don't care about herself. So our mentality is like, well, fuck it,
I'm gonna grab her ass. She got it out.
And that's where I'm gonna actually interject, because that's not true. So as a Black woman, and I'm gonna get into it, as a Black woman on this panel, it is very disheartening to hear two separate things, that women, yes, we're unprotected, but then y'all go and say, oh, well, it's the Black woman that's naive, or the Black woman that puts herself in position, or a Black woman that carries herself as a queen. I grew up and was raised to carry myself as a queen. However, I have been in situations where I didn't put myself in that situation. I have father figures who have molested me. And I trusted him. You asked me earlier, do I put myself in positions? No, I pride myself on being the woman that doesn't get in the car with just any man. I pride myself on being the woman to make sure that I present myself. I pride myself on making sure when you come to my social media, you're gonna know that I'm a queen. However, I still don't get treated as a queen. And it's very disheartening to see Black men still sit up here and say that, oh, it's the woman. No, we're always targeted. And I don't wanna, because there's so much going on with Black lives, and I don't wanna take away from that, because I love my Black men. I love my Black men, but we're getting it from both ends. Because as soon as a woman stands up for herself and says no, then I'm aggressive. Then I'm the angry Black woman. Then I'm doing too much. You need to sit down. You need to conduct yourself this way. No, I'm passionate about what I feel, and because of that, now it's like, oh, well, she needs to pipe down.
Yes. Do you see your demeanor? Do you see how you just?
Okay, let me ask you this: do you watch sports?
I do watch sports.
When you're passionate about your team losing or winning, are you not? Man, no doubt. Like, what does that look like?
I agree with that.
I haven't put anyone down here. I haven't said anything wrong. All I did the same way when you got passionate about certain things, I move a little bit. Absolutely, that's the sway of a Black woman, and I appreciate it, and I take hold of that.
There's no problem with that.
Because
there's no problem with you
But
being
my
passionate.
thing is, because you just mentioned, because I'm moving and I'm saying, look at how I changed. Absolutely, because I'm passionate about what I'm tired of seeing my Black women be unprotected and continually told, oh, you need to.
And that's what you need to take that tone with. You need to walk up in strip clubs and say, with that same energy you got, young lady, you need to put on your clothes. You got kids at home. These guys don't respect you. They don't give a damn about you. That's what you need to, because when you come at a man like this, then you put him at and then there's no room for conversation.
So your ego is hit at that point, because all I'm doing is stating facts. So let's talk about the Black woman that's in the strip club. Absolutely, I definitely, sister. Look, let me try to talk to you. But as a Black man, what do you do?
You do that?
I have had conversations. I've had those tough conversations.
That's beautiful.
But as a Black man, what do you support? Are you continuing like, oh, let me go in and
Not at all.
No.
I don't know.
Have you ever?
And I don't support Black men who disrespect Black women either, or women, period.
Have you ever?
So I don't support that.
Have I
Right.
ever took my hard-earned money and went to the strip club and threw it on the ground and let somebody walk away with it and then walk away with me? No.
Right.
No.
Now here, Symphony, before you got on this show, I did my research on it. I looked at it. Let me tell you, even when you post some stuff now, and even this right here, you're gonna see everybody, child, you a queen, you a queen. So don't act like you don't get the love from women that they don't say you a queen. I read it all the way down. Queen,
it's the way that you present yourself.
sister, queen.
And baby,
queen.
in my DMs, it's the complete opposite.
Well,
It's the complete opposite in my
I can't say
DMs. Oh,
that.
your lips. That's like, as a kid,
Sure.
growing up. So first of all, we're sexualized when we're young.
Okay.
As a young child with big, full lips, I was told that I have an excuse. I'm DSLs. If you don't know what that means, suck your lips.
They try to make they look like
But from the beginning, we were sexualized. So then as I grew up, I made the choice, okay, I'm gonna I literally used to hide my lips. Like I don't want anybody to look at me. But as a young child, different people process things differently. So if I'm sexualized as a child, before I even knew what sex was, I had people looking at me like, oh, as a child, I had a grown man attracted to me as a Black woman because I filled out more than my white counterparts. Or I filled out a lot more than the typical kid. That doesn't mean that I put myself in that situation. And most young Black women, they are molested and raped. And sometimes you handle it differently. Luckily for me, I took that and I want to use that as encouragement for young women.
I feel
But
sorry
some
about that.
women,
I respect that.
but I'm not asking for anybody to feel sorry for me.
Well, I feel
I just
bad
want to
for
make
them.
sure that I'm putting it on the table to let you know that it's not always the woman that's presenting herself, because you don't know what that black woman went through. All I'm asking is that in a room on any platform is that step up for us every now and again.
Stop putting the fake lips. Stop putting the fake lips and fake titties and fake ass. Stop doing that. Stop sexualizing yourself. Stop sexualizing yourself in front of men wearing short. No, hold on. No, hold on. Not her. I didn't say her. I said people who put fake lips on their face, who wear short shorts and walk in front of niggas and be like, don't look at me wrong. Look how you putting yourself. You present yourself like that. So now you tell men, pull back. Don't be like that, though.
Most women that are adding full lips and hips, yes, some black women do it, but you see more white women that's adding to try to
Them
look
too.
black.
Them too. I'm talking about women, period.
Don't come at me with don't do this and don't do that.
Any woman does that.
But out of the two, if you take a white woman who got surgery on her lips, hips, tits, and then you take a black woman, I guarantee that black woman is more. If something happens to that black woman, they're gonna say exactly what y'all are saying. You know what? You probably shouldn't have come out like that. Oh, you don't dress like that. You shouldn't have got your titties done. You shouldn't have got your ass done. But then when a white woman do it and something happens,
black and white.
no, but yes, it is, because black women are the most unappreciated and unprotected. Yes, it is.
I said about white women.
Look at statistics.
Don't get what I do.
Look at statistics.
I don't like white women. Anybody.
Let's talk facts. Let's talk facts. Daniel Holson, a former Oklahoma City police officer convicted for sexual violence, targeted low-income black women because he knew that they were the ones to not be believed. Because every time a black woman comes to the table, it's always, oh well, I'm not sure. You want to keep talking fast? Let's talk about black women in healthcare. When black women give childbirth, it's like you don't want to believe the black woman. So I'm gonna give me a second. Let me hone in on this. This is the last one. I'm gonna hone in on this because I don't want to keep projecting it on my black men, because it's not just black men. I think it's every area. So let's talk about black women in childbirth. 4 times out of 5, a black woman will have some type of complication during her birth and typically die. Why? Because black women were looked at, oh, we're strong, we can take more than this. She said this hurt. Yeah, I don't. And these are facts. These are facts reported by these are facts. Welcome to the Comedy Hype News Show.
Covering topics people are scared to talk about.
Settling the score from research and analyzing.
Featuring raw conversations and unfiltered criticism from an unapologetic point of view.
Informing you, the viewer, on what's happening each week in comedy.